Welcome, everyone. Today, we're diving into the essential art of crafting a stellar cover letter, a skill that can set you apart and unlock career opportunities. Whether you're just starting out or looking to perfect your technique, this session will equip you with the critical strategies for success. So, let's jump right in and explore what it means to master cover letter writing. Here's what we're covering in this presentation. First, we'll discuss why cover letters really matter and how they impact your job search. Then, we'll break down the key elements that every cover letter should include. Next, we'll look at how to craft a truly personalized message that gets noticed. We'll highlight some common pitfalls to avoid and wrap up with strategies for leaving a lasting impression. Let's get started. Beginning with why cover letters deserve your attention. So, why is a cover letter so important? Think of it as your opening handshake with a potential employer. It communicates your professionalism, your style, and your motivation, often before you step into the interview. More than a resume, a cover letter gives you the chance to tell your story, share your enthusiasm, and explain why you're genuinely interested in the company and the role. It's your opportunity to link your background with the team's needs and values, making you more than just another application in the pile. Transitioning from the big picture to specifics, let's see how a custom approach gives you a powerful advantage. A tailored cover letter is one of the most effective ways to stand out in today's competitive job market. It's that crucial detail that sets you apart from others with similar qualifications. By aligning your message with what the employer seeks, you make it easier for recruiters to see you as the ideal match. Now, let's build your cover letter step by step, starting with the fundamental elements. Every strong cover letter is built from 3 core sections. It begins with a professional header and greeting, your first opportunity to show attention to detail and genuine interest in the role. Next comes the body, where you highlight experiences with measurable impact, carefully chosen to mirror what the employer values. The closing wraps things up. Here, you express gratitude, reinforce your interest, and invite the employer to take the next step. Each piece works together to create a polished, confident introduction. Let's break down each section for maximum effectiveness. Let's zoom in on the structure. Start with your contact information, formatted for easy reference: full name, phone, email, and LinkedIn profile. Your opening lines should be engaging, directly connecting your passion or interest to the job and company. The middle section zeroes in on skill alignment. Share specific examples of achievements that relate to the job description. And for your professional closing, always thank the reader for their consideration and offer to follow up with more discussion, whether by phone or in person. When each section flows seamlessly, your cover letter becomes both persuasive and memorable. Speaking of impact, personalization is key. Let's see how to make your message truly resonate. Personalization is what turns a generic cover letter into a targeted, compelling pitch. Here's the approach. First, match your skills and achievements to the exact requirements of the job, positioning yourself as the solution they've been searching for. Share relevant personal experiences, stories about a challenge you overcame or a major project you completed, so your application feels authentic and relatable. Finally, show the employer you understand their organization by referencing recent initiatives or company values. This thoughtful research and connection building is what gets your letter noticed. To bring all of this together, let's walk through a step-by-step framework. Making your letter feel tailored isn't complicated, but it does mean taking a thoughtful approach. Start with research. Spend time learning about the organization's mission, latest news, and goals so you can reference them meaningfully. Next, relate your own story by sharing an achievement that's relevant to the role. Then, align your skills with the job requirements, making use of keywords from the job description for added relevance. Finally, invite further conversation, closing with a warm statement that expresses your enthusiasm for a follow-up or interview. This structured approach not only grabs the employer's attention but also increases your odds of moving forward in the hiring process. Of course, even a great letter can be undermined by common mistakes, so let's make sure you avoid them. Details matter. Some pitfalls can easily slip by but seriously reduce your chances. Missing a proper closing leaves your application hanging and incomplete. So always wrap up with gratitude and an invitation to connect. Avoid over-explaining. Stick to concise, relevant stories that highlight key achievements. Generic language is another trap. Customize for each job, weaving in company values and specifics. And watch out for formatting issues. Typos, poor grammar, or sloppy structure all suggest a lack of attention to detail. Employers want thoroughness and clarity, so double-check every word. Let's look at how to turn these errors into strengths. How do you ensure each letter is polished and professional? First, always proofread for spelling and grammar, and don't hesitate to ask a peer or mentor for feedback. Steer clear of using one template for every job. Instead, reference something specific about the organization for a personal touch. When closing, thank the reader and outline possible next steps, such as a follow-up or interview discussion. Use consistent, clear formatting so your letter is easy to read and looks professional from start to finish. As we wrap up, let's recap the key actions that will help you succeed. In summary, an outstanding cover letter is your gateway to interviews and new opportunities. Take time to proofread and refine, making sure every detail reflects professionalism. Link your experiences and achievements to the job description with clarity, highlight your most relevant strengths, and create personalized messages that move beyond templates. With intention, care, and a thoughtful approach for each application, you're well on your way to unlocking interview success. Thank you for joining this session. Remember, every cover letter is a chance to create a memorable first impression. Make yours count.